Everybody, it's your boy Angel. Hope and pray that you're having a blessed day. I know I am. Bringing you guys an updated, undefeated Time Thief deck profile. I played this at locals tonight, guys, and the deck really overperformed. It's really, really strong. You go first, you establish your board, and really, there's really nothing in the meta that can stop you from winning the game. Played 3 rounds Swiss tonight. Played Trickstar, played Salaman Great, and played Mystic Mindburn. So pretty much all meta. Latter being meta-ish, if you want to say that. Once again, very strong deck. Doesn't really have any types of weaknesses against anything, particularly in the meta. Hopefully we'll get some good support coming up in Rising Rampage. And I will tell you something right now before we get into this deck profile. Like, if this deck gets like any good support, this card might actually get banned or go to 1, because this card is like ridiculous once you really get the ball rolling when you're playing it in pure. So, without further ado, let's get started. Starting off, 3 winder, straddles for the deck. He searches you pretty much anything that you want. You can also detach a Excuse Material from an Excuse Monster you control. Special summon himself, and if he's doing more special, he obviously, like I just said, gets any Time Thief card that you want out of the deck. So very, very strong. Triple winder. This card is an inherent +2. This card is so good. If you see this, honestly, chances are you probably will just win the game. He gets you going, puts out a trap redoer right off the bat. And once again, you kind of just coast from there. Very, very strong. I only play 2 Bezel Ship just because I don't like the awkward hands. Sometimes I just get with 3-3-3. Believe it or not, this ratio has been the most consistent for me. I see everything when I want to, and I don't see it too much. And I want to be able to tribute my regulator and get these 2 guys out there. So once again, just this package of here, just playing the 8. I might max out in the future, but the 3-3-2 ratio has been working very well in testing and worked very well at local. So keep it like this for now. That's it for the core package. Going on hand traps, play 3 Ash, 3 Veilers. Pretty much, strongest hand traps of the format. Very, very good. It just shuts down pretty much everything that you see. Salad, Orchis, anything like that. These are very, very good staples as far as I'm concerned. And for me, 2 Eater of Millions. Forgive me for the mismatch. Rarity. Once again, this is just to keep the opponent under control. Anything that you could say is problematic or can't beat over you, just go ahead and banish it face down with Eater. Every time I summon this like wreck Salad, this like wreck Trickstar. I was testing against my buddy earlier today before we played. I was playing Orchis. This is like Rex Orchis because you're just banishing all those resources face down. This card is just like really like sneaky good right now. Obviously, nothing meta plays it, but right now it's just very, very strong. And this plus redoer is just like absolute game. So probably keep it in there for now. So really like the addition. Except for the monsters. Next up for spells. 3 eyes because you need the consistency in the deck. You need to be able to draw cards. Unbreak hands, etc. Even so, banish redundancies, things like that. So the triple pot of desires kind of speaks for itself. 3 Call by the Grave, just because we're best spell in the game. Offensive and defensive, so many applications, allows you to push through your plays, etc., and stops your opponents from making theirs. 2 Time Thief Hack, just don't need 3. 2 is just fine, you can search it when you need it. So it's very, very good. Once again, 3 is too much, don't want to clog with it. I just want to come up with it when I want it, not necessarily when I don't. So that's it for that. 2 Instant Fusion. Facilitate your rank 4 plays. Also good going second because I do play Thousand Eyes in the extra deck, and so it gets over Problem Monster and allows you to start your plays and combos. So good for an extender, good for a starter as well. So that 2 Twin Twisters for back row removal, standard. You need some back row removal main decked in this format. In my opinion, I just think any deck right now should have some type of main deck back row removal. That's just correct. You don't want to get caught with your pants down, not being able to do anything against a floodgate. Mystic Mind is very, very real. Salad traps, obviously, very, very real. Fog blades, etc., things like that. So you want to be able to have something main deck and not have to always go to your side with the answers. So once again, 2 Twin Twisters. And just 2. I don't even sideboard the 3rd one, just 2 because I don't want to see it too much, but I do want to have the utility to know that I have it and can pick it up. 1 Upstart for consistency because we are playing 39 essentially. And that's it for the spells. 3 Flyback. This card, you activate this card, most likely you're gonna put it on your redoer. It's broken. It's probably the end of the game. Being able to Phoenix Wind Blast, something your opponent does, and like that kind of disruption, being able to return something, basically this is what I want to get at. Like, everything in this format really revolves around the starter play. I say probably T-Drag being the only exception to that. So obviously for, Orcus, is getting out your mermaid. For Salad, you want to start with whatever your Bay Links, etc., etc. When you send that monster back to deck or extra deck or whatever you're going to do with it, with your Time Thief Redoer, that pretty much just ends their turn and most likely just ends their game. This is so strong. This format is not even funny. And once again, I'll be looking forward to see the support that Konami gives us, if they give us any, in Rising Rampage, because that just making a solid Trap Redoer is so strong. Also, you can banish this from graveyard, and I can take resources from my opponent's graveyard during either player's turn. It's just ridiculous. So, 3 of that. 3 in Perm. Amazing card. I wanted to play Floodgate, and I was debating which one. And I just figured that Summon Limit fits the bill for this deck, just because once I don't necessarily have to spam redoers, but this plus redoer pretty much once again seals the deal. You just want simple ways to win, simple win cons, and this is probably this is the best thing I could come up with right off the top of my head. I think it just fits the deck the best. And finally, rounding off 2 Shade Brigading, just because it enables a Trap Redoer right off the rip. And so, you draw this plus a level 4, just go right into a Trap Redoer without having to, get to your other Time Thief cards, or, having to draw into your Regulator, etc. Sometimes you just have to, work with what you've got, and this enables you to just be able to make your strongest play without having to see certain key cards. I think that's very, very important. So, that's it, 40 for the main. On to the extra deck. 3 Redoer, best card in the extra deck. Once again, like I said, I could see this card eventually going to 1 or getting banned. This card is so strong. Being able to take resources from your opponent's deck during the standby phase, being able to alter your opponent's field, just being able to draw you cards. It's just way too powerful. Being able to dodge certain things, be able to dodge floodgates, be able to dodge targeting, just be able to dodge just a lot of stuff. Save itself. It's just so many things wrapped in one. This card is an Upstart, a Phoenix Wing Wind Blast, and a Wind Up Rabbit all in one. It's just too good of a card. And also just mows your opponent's deck like it's crazy. So 3 of that. 1 Cowboy for game. Ran the Utopia package just really because I wasn't going to play this, but I ended up playing it because my buddy is borrowing certain cards for the ARG he's going to. So that came up, and then rounding up my rank 4 is 1 Tornado Dragon. Yes, before we say it, no, my Dweller is gone, and that is one of the cards my buddy is borrowing. So forgive me for that. We have something in the sideboard to take care of it. But yeah, this worked out for me pretty well. So the Dweller will definitely go in when I get it back. But for now, that did the trick. Links, 1 Link Rebo. 1 Beat Cop. I played this just because I thought I was going to play Mystic Mind Burn with those Jama tokens and all that kind of stuff, and then that's what ended up happening. And so this was really tough. This was really good. 1 Phoenix, obviously every deck should be playing Phoenix if you go into the extra deck. 1 Decode Talker. That's all I play for links. I never go into a link 4. It's never really necessary or anything like that. These are just good little utility cards, for protection, and this was good and toolboxy for the matches I thought I was going to see, and I saw them. So those were correct, at least for the night. Fusions, Super Poly Targets, Starving Venom, and Violet Chimera. This came up during Salad. I Super Poly'd them twice and beat them both times. And then Mud Dragon. Not only is this a Super Poly target, but it's also my level 4 extender for my instant fusion. And then finally Thousand Eyes Restrict, just because we have the Link Rebo in there as well. So if we go Thousand Eyes, we want to be able to link it off into something and start with a better play. Except for that, sideboard. 3 Lancia. If you're not playing that, you're just not playing Yu-Gi-Oh! The right way, this format. 2 Gamma Seal, just get over problem monsters, etc. 2 Forbidden Graveyard, or Silent Graveyard, but I have the original prints. This is what I played since I didn't have my Dweller. This was really good against Salad. I flipped this over. They really couldn't do much of anything that turn. So it was really good. It was my pseudo Dweller, and it served its purpose. Obviously wouldn't play it in the future because I'll be making Dweller, but it is a good card just in case. If you have a deck that doesn't have access to Dweller or things like that, I would recommend playing this. Super Poly, obviously. Breaks boards for free. Gotta have it. 3 Heavy Storm Duster. Once again, saw a lot of back row today, and I'm grateful that I played this card. I flipped this over and was basically just winning the game, especially when I was playing Mystic Mind Burn. Then finally 2 Anti-Spell and 1 Imperial Order rounding out the deck. Guys, so thank you. So appreciate it, guys. Really been working on some different projects, guys. Rebranding the channel and things like that. So you're gonna really like some of the new concepts we come up with and the direction we're gonna take it. Hopefully, guys, leave me what you think about the deck in the comment section. Once again, be blessed, guys. Make good choices. Love on your family, guys, while we have a chance to have them. And peace out.